to my channel. My name is Jim. This is Southwest Florida Scale Model Builders. Welcome back. I really enjoy you guys coming in and watching my videos. Today we're going to do the next 5 issues of the 1974 Hachette Ford Falcon XB GT. It says post-apocalyptic edition, but actually it's the MadMax car. And I am really enjoying this build. These 5 issues, looks like we're going to be working on the rear seat. And I'm not sure what this is. Looks like it might be a battery. And it looks like one of the inner fenders of the front of the car. So here's all the rear seat panels. I have the bucket here. And with that, I'm going to bring you down to the overhead. And we'll get started cutting these open and getting this done. This shouldn't take a long time. Looks like a lot of parts, but it's there's not much to do in each issue. All right, bring you down. Here we go. All right, let me move these away. We'll start with 78. It's 78 through 82. Here's the interior bucket. I'll sit that over here. I'm sure sometime this will come in play. All right, first is 78. It looks like just 2 parts. No screws or anything. And looks like it's just the rear cushion and the support for the rear cushion. So it's going to be held this way, and this is going to slide in like so. This is going to pull over. There we go. And believe it or not, that's all there is to do in that issue. Set that aside. And we're going to bring over 79. Let's open 79 up. Again, not many parts. There are some screws in this one. It's your PS05, which is definitely the screw of choice in this build. Open them up. Oh, let's see what we're going to do here. So we have a cushion and a panel. Of course, the cushion's going to go in here. And you can see it's shaped, angled, where it's just going to slide in and fit the contour of that cutout. Just like so. With that, there's a panel here. And this is going to go over top of this. Like that. And it's going to be held in with 6 of the PS05 screws. See, I'm going to try to use this screwdriver. Let me bring a few over. Again, it should be a pretty quick, looks like they line up pretty good. Or I could be wrong. Let's try it there. That's one. Two. Of course, there's always one that doesn't seem to want to line up. Maybe now. All right, that's in. And there's three more back here. There. There's the bottom cushion of the back seat. That is done. Let me set that aside. Let's bring over 80. 80 basically looks like the top of the back seat. Again, not many parts. Back seat, the cushion, the base, and some foam, and some more PS 25 screws. Getting tricky here. All right, first thing it tells you to take this base and you're going to hold it this way. It looks like you're going to put the foam in like so. There. Kind of follows a contour of this. And then you're going to lay this on top of it. There. That's done. And it's going to have us bring the back over and the bottom, and we're going to connect the two. There's 3 holes there, 3 screws, and they're held in with PS 25 screws. Line it up. One. That's 2. Tell you what, the seat's actually got some weight to it. And that is 3. And there's the seat. Let's see what they have us doing to it now. All right. Going to bring the tub over. And as you can see, there's mounting holes here. So I'm sure that's where these 3 holes here mounts are going to go like so. Held in with 3 PS25 screws. Let's get them ready. Hate to turn the interior upside down. Oh, I think I can hold it, yeah. Hopefully it's in focus. It's one. Two. Three. And there you have it. The back seat is installed. It's pretty cool. Even this is getting a little bit of weight to it. All right. Let's set that aside. Let's see here. Is there anything else to do on this? Yes, they're going to have us actually mount this to the chassis. Boy, I didn't think that was going to happen yet. Let me make some room here for it. Let's bring over the chassis. So all the electronics are in here. There's the chassis. You probably haven't seen that for a while. It's getting a little dusty. So we're going to bring this over. We're going to sit this little wires up. There you go. Steering wheel's in where it should be. Tell you what, let me pull it up. Let's turn it around like so, and then stick it in with the wheel straight into the steering gear there. This way when the wheel's straight, the steering wheel's straight. Makes sense, huh? Let me bring some of these screws over. I think it's only 4. Blow the diagram up. Now I have to turn this upside down. Boy, I don't like doing that. Always afraid of breaking something. Oh. All right, so there's one here, and it looks like here and here. Let's see if I can get these in. Cool. There's one. Two. Hopefully these are lined up. The front ones are, these should be too. That's one more. There. Let me flip this whole thing back over again. There. So there basically sure you can see it. Yep, it's in focus. There is the interior tub installed. Wheels to steer. There is some things that have to go in there. You have to secure that, but that's all there is to do in that stage. Oh, let's see here. What do we got next? We have 81. 81 is going to be an inner fender. I'm just going to move this up here like so I can open it. Here's my inner fenders, which are plastic. Looking at it this way, I'm going to say it's probably the passenger, the drum, maybe not. Yeah. All right, here's a little bag of parts. Let's move the car over. I'm going to take this like this. I'm going to take this, which looks like a solenoid, typical Ford solenoid. That is going to go here. It does have a locator, so it has to go up like this. It's going to mount right there, and that's going to held in with a PSO5 screw. Model's really starting to come along now. All right, there's that. Next in here, we are going to mount this. Which fits in that way, it can only go in one way. That's held in with a flange screw, the PS11 from the top. There. Okay. Set these aside. So it looks like this is probably the top of the steering gear. Like it fits in here like so. There you go, just like that. And that is held in with that's one. I don't think I can get in there with the short screwdriver. That's two. Okay. And we have, looks like these two lines here. They get mounted, yes, they get mounted to here. Let me take it out. One goes there for the power steering. And the other one goes there, right next to it. Yeah, there's those two hoses. They are mounted. Bring this line over here for now. Okay. Next we're going to bring this over, which I don't know if you can see it or not. It's going to go right here, and that has a pin that pushes in. You get that pin, hold it here like so. Okay, that's in. All right, so we're going to bring this over, and the spring. Spring will go here. I guess that's going to go on top, like so. Pull this line off. And there's 1, 2, 3 screws that hold this in. And they are DS10 screws. There. Let's hope it goes as planned. There's one. I don't think I'll be able to get in there with the other one. Let's see. There's two. And then the third one is down inside here. Let's see. There. There's 3 down in there. I think I can get this in there. There. That's the one shock absorber in. Which gives a lot more support than this one here does. Alright. That's all there is to do, I think, in that stage, yes. And our last stage is 82. What is 82? Yep, it is the battery. Let me set this over here. Looks like a battery tray. That would be the battery hold down. All right, first thing it tells us to do is take this and the battery hold down. That's got a locating lug and it's going to have 1 screw. Hope I'm still in the camera here. Yeah, I'm good. There, put that in there. And that's held in with a PS12. It's one of these tiny little screws. Alright, battery hold down is in. Next we're going to take the 2 lugs. They are D-shaped, so they can only go on one way. There. That's one in. Let's see if I can get this side in without trimming. There. There's the 2 battery lugs in. 8D is going to go onto this side. And 8C will be going to this side. There. 2 battery cables on. I'm going to hold the battery this way, bring over the tray. Tray will be held this way. It does have 2 locating lugs, one larger than the other, so it can only go one direction. Put that together like so, held in with a PS05 screw. There, that's done. Let's see what's next. I'm going to bring this over again. Looks like the battery mount goes just there like so. And that's held in with 2 PSO5 screws. There. There's the battery. It does sit on kind of an angle. Alright, we're going to take the 2 battery cables. You'll see the solenoid here. This one here is going to go to this lug on the solenoid here. Like so. And I would say the other one, as of right now, just doesn't go anywhere, I don't think. Oh no, they do want it to go to this side of the solenoid. So let me bend it around. See if I can't get it in there. Hope my big head didn't get in the way. There. There's the battery hooked to the solenoid. And let's see. Next we're going to bring over the cap for the shock tower. That's going to go on just like this. I think it just pushes in. Or maybe not. Alright. So that's the next 5 stages of this build. Really coming along something really wild. I guess next month I'll be getting the other side with the shock tower and the shock. Interior is mounted. And I'm sure, I guess next we'll be starting to get body panels. Well, we got a radiator to do yet, inner fender and shock to do. I guess that'll be in the next issue. And then maybe body panels will be starting. So with that, I'm going to bring you down so I can just show you some close-up detail, okay? Okay, here's how the shock goes. It's pretty cool. Suspension's pretty wild. I'll get my big fingers out of the way. Here's the battery and lugs and the solenoid. Shock tower's done. And as I pull away, let me put the light back up. There's what it looks like. Interior in. The right side, the inner wheel's done, shock's done, battery's in, coming along nice. Boy, I tell you what, it's getting heavy. Until then, I'm not going to put it back on the stand. I'm going to say peace, take care, and I'm trying to make these as short as possible now. I know I was getting way too long on videos. Till then, take care, and next we'll probably be updating the next issues of the Orchid, which I got. All right. I love you all, you guys. Thanks for liking and commenting and subscribing. And I'll see you on the next vehicle. Peace. I'm out of here.
See you in the next video. Please like and subscribe.